I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm gonna try to do all of the Darkwood haunting cases.
That rock. A letter from the dead, perhaps.
Okay, there's another one right here. Is there another one?
What the? Oh, ho there! Would you happen to know why the bridge is up? Sir? Oh!
Could people not stop murdering each other for one bloody minute?
No,
And
I
put
guess
us
not.
out of work?
I'd almost welcome the change at this point.
Come on. The body would have floated downstream.
Follow the riverbank to find the body. But where's the other one? Should be able to see it, probably.
No roots. Just how I like it.
Okay, come on.
Possession incoming.
Oh, nope. Excuse me. You didn't even try to fight me. You just went straight for the body.
Have a bit of this.
I don't know where I was aiming.
This isn't over yet.
Come on, big boy.
They brought more friends.
That's fine.
Bloody howlers. Not today.
Don't know what you thought that was.
Let's get back up.
So that body has to be around here somewhere. Post is received in New Eden Town to be delivered to addresses likely found in or around Fort Jericho.
Letters for Fort Jericho.
There's your new job. Now you're a postman.
Nah, not for me. Too dangerous.
There's blood over there. More. Oh, I know what that means now.
Piss off.
Beautiful. I thought I was gonna have to take on the big one.
What's that?
There's blood going this way.
Voices from the dead ripple here. We may have found our victim. A very broken strongbox. Empty of its train band payroll.
Our messenger was also carrying money, and it's gone.
Who's there? Help me! Help me, please! Oh, I know you! You're the Scudder boy! Help me up! Help me up there! Come, boy! There's blood, but I'm not so badly hurt. What are you doing? Put that blade away, boy! No! No! No!
The rock didn't kill him, nor the water. The Scudder boy finished the job.
And robbed him blind.
A dead messenger, a missing payroll, and a single name.
Young Scudder didn't seem the type. Then again, they rarely do.
He left me hanging from a tree. He's definitely the type.
I won't feel bad. Found it.
This would be a better book if it had pictures in. Better still if I knew how to read.
Who might you be?
Credence Scudder, sir. At your service, sir.
The boy is shrouded in spectral stains. There's a ghost at work here.
Scudder? Are you brother to beloved Scudder?
Oh, no, nothing like that. He's my cousin.
There are two Scudder boys.
And who are you? Your lordship?
I'm the Banisher, Red McCraith. And while I welcome your civility, you may call me Red.
The Banisher that saved us from the beast. You, your lordship, are a hero.
Is your cousin around?
I've not seen him in a while. Maybe he's gone to the woods, the safe part. He does that.
What did he do in the woods?
Checking his traps, I suppose. Not that there's much game. I wish he wouldn't leave me.
A messenger went missing, and the trail leads here.
The trail? What kind of Oh, that kind of trail. Was he killed? Who killed him? Who could have... No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He couldn't. Would he? Did he?
By he, do you mean your cousin?
Beloved, aye. But he couldn't. He's nothing like that. He's a good un.
I'll need to search your house.
Yes, of course. If you think it important.
How did you jump to your cousin already?
I'll go take a look at your house now.
If there's anything I can do to help, I'm here.
By not pointing the finger, he pointed the finger. What does he know?
Yeah, he knows something. To beloved Scudder in New Eden. Son, lest you hear it elsewhere, I tell you I have killed a man. I sworn I never would, but the anger took me, and afore I knew it, the deed were done. If the catch poles take me, I shall hang. I'll hide here till I can make New Eden. I'll be with you, if the docks nor the roads be not watched too close. Say nothing to no one, and guard your manners, like your mother wished. No anger, lad, not malice nor greed. Hold your tongue, and hold your fist, and do not do as I have done. Your father. This tie is doused with Ezra. Okay, yeah.
Beloved's father was a killer on the run, on his way to New Eden.
A bad man, but a good father? Seems unlikely.
Okay, so a map. Beloved Scudder's journal. My father has made trouble for himself. I envy him not his life. I dream of faraway lands, of heat and health, and honest won prosperity. Of my name known far and wide as a man of enterprise, as an honest man of the greatest wealth and surest deeds. Now a dream, soon the truth. My father is a bad man, but he saw the good in me. Perhaps he saw my mother. As to the rest, they may see what they wish. I care not for them. I shall rise above them, a great and wealthy man, my cousin by my side. And yet inside I feel the seed of my father's blood. It sometimes boil inside my own. How do I get rid of my father's taint? And how do I stop fearing it?
Beloved fears himself doomed to repeat his father's mistakes.
It doesn't have to be that way. He has free will. There's nothing more to find here.
You prying Scots busybody! Who died and made you constable?
Easy now, Scudder. Your cousin gave me permission to come in.
Credence means everything he says, and thinks everyone else does too. What do you want?
I'm investigating a haunting. Your haunting, as a matter of fact. I don't yet know whose ghost it is, but it'll have good reason to linger.
I've seen your work. I've seen the bodies. Take your investigation and get out of my house.
You're haunted, doesn't that worry you? You know I'll do you fair.
As you did Thickskin fair. No.
A man is dead, Scudder. His life ended, his body pillaged and buried in a shallow grave.
That's nothing to do with... No! Leave me be! You can't do this to us!
From your demeanour, I'm guessing it was your first time. Killing a man, I mean.
No! I dare not! I can't! No! Please! Go! Enough!
Okay, who are you?
Foul retribution is this? Son. Oh, no! They hanged the old man! They hanged old Jed! The light is doomed! I too shall swing!
Oh, okay, are you gonna talk to me?
You must be the boy's father.
My son is innocent.
I'm Antea Duarte, and this is Red McWraith. We are Banishers.
Look to Credence.
What of Credence? Why should we look to him?
He was a hellion as a baby, and no mistake. Especially after his mum and dad died, and we took him in. I thought him an odd child. But he were happy with my Mary, and sweet too. She loved him. He's a bad un, and probably always was. He hides it better than any rogue, just as he hides the sharpness of his wit.
He seems harmless enough. Simple, I dare say.
No one must trust an idiot. He chose to look like one, and he's fooling all of you. Beloved needs no snake to lead him astray. I'll cut their bonds and set the boy aright.
Are you sure Credence is guilty? It seems far-fetched.
I have watched him on his own, unseen. I know about them, for I am one of them, and I tell you with no doubt, so is he.
What do you want, Ghost? Why have you come?
Beloved is my boy.
Yes, we get that. Good of you to visit. Why have you come?
We lived in Bristol. Barely. Shared a leaky room with other lodgers. All were ill all the time. My wife deserved better. We all did. I gathered every shilling I could and sent the boy, his mother and his cousin to the colonies. Beloved's my son, and now he's grown. I'll make sure he straightens up.
So you're here to protect Beloved? Protect him from what?
From corruption. From perdition. From my blood that runs in his veins. But most of all, I must protect him from corruption by his wily cousin Credence. It takes a bad un to catch a bad un, and that's how I know Credence is vicious. He has a hiding place in the woods. There you'll find the proof.
Where, exactly? How shall we know this hiding place?
There's a small wood cabin, but well hid. West of here, on the heights.
A wooden cabin hidey hole. West, got it.
Okay, I'll go look.
We'll investigate Credence's hideout then. Make our own minds up.
I speak the truth. You'll see it.
Beloved just learned of his father's death. Maybe we should go to him before searching Credence's hide.
Someone's lying.
Maybe everyone's lying.
Jed's ghost is at once benign and hostile.
You ran kind of far.
He's dead. He's really dead. They hanged him, didn't they?
Aye, they did. Condolences.
Keep him. Jed was a bad father and a bad man. The world's a better place without him. Am I haunted by his ghost?
Aye. He's here to protect you, as a father ought.
Acting the father, now he's 6 feet under. I'd laugh if he hadn't tormented us so while alive.
Jed suggested we have a word with Credence. Any idea where he might be?
You shouldn't listen to my old man. He was not with us, never was. Leave Credence be. My cousin didn't. He's not. Look,
Okay, one of y'all.
if there's bad blood, 'tis mine. I'm evil to the marrow.
A man who stands up for his kin can't be all bad.
What does it matter if badness is in his blood? Do what you must. I'll not run. I'll face my fate, whatever it may be.
Did you kill the messenger?
In my dreams I see him drowning. His death weighs heavy upon me. I wish to think of him no more. Forget it! Forget the whole thing. I will, if I can.
The problem with that is he didn't drown.
Strange that Beloved talked of the drowning, but not the stabbing.
Either way, he fears he is a killer like his father.
Perhaps it's not too late. He may yet avoid his father's fate.
Well then, we'll find Credence's forest hiding hole and learn what's what.
Am I going the right way? Absolutely not.
Watch out. Spectacles. They never learn, do they?
It's okay if the other one possesses. Because it's already too late. You're protected by someone. Okay.
Piss off!
I should be able to take up here. Been up here before. I want to say yes. Okay, come on. Is it just you?
Not strong enough.
That's not good. I definitely tried to dodge.
Can I join in too?
Where's the music though?
Incoming.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Why does the camera keep doing that?
Can I get to this one?
Chill out.
I'm here, damn it.
Yeah, I know.
Ask for help if you need it.
Oh, that was a little more than I expected. Okay, what does it look like in here?
I'd started to think Jed Scudder had made it up.
Okay, so there are actually a couple of things. What is this? Machiavel's discoveries discourse upon the first decade of T. Livius, translated out of the Italian something stuff. Let's actually look at these clues. What do they say? Official letter to beloved Scudder, province of Massachusetts Bay, office of the governor Sir Phipps. Notice of sentence and execution. As his nearest living relative, you are herewith informed of the death by hanging of Jedediah Scudder, who I believe was your father for the crime of murder. A proper trial he had under the principles of Oyer and Terminer, at which he was heard to express regret for the man he was and the deeds to which he owned. The hanged man was fast, and the body was buried in Bristol without delay. The prisoner left a word for his kin. Please turn the page. Your servant, J. Smith, Clerk of the Court. Boston, 1695. Son, they have got me as they got my pa and his before him. They must not get you. Walk straight and true, and you'll have no reason to hang. You must listen to your cousin as I should have listened to his father. That line is straight. Follow it. Your father.
Credence knew that Jed was hanged.
Yep.
He kept the news from Beloved.
That's interesting.
Was he manipulating Beloved? Seems that way.
And I say manipulating and not protecting because he said he can't read. An essay concerning humane understanding in 4 books, written by John Locke, Gent, the first edition. As thou knoweth forth, that is a weird word, not what is the way of the spirit, nor how the bones do grow in the womb of her that is with child, even though thou knoweth not the works of God, who maketh all things. Quam bellium f vel, that's Latin. I can't read that. Printed, place Churchill, words.
Quite a library for a man who can't read.
Yeah. Detailed business plan for a sugar plantation somewhere in the West Indies with full financials, blueprints of the main house and outbuilds, a map of the land for sale, a financial plan.
A plantation in the West Indies. Planned down to the purchase price. Wasn't the train band to be paid in silver?
We've learned enough. Nice view.
It covers all the main approaches. Jed was right. Credence is cleverer than he pretends. He reads and writes and plans ambitious plans.
A plantation needs a lot of coin. The silver connects him to the payroll robbery.
And to the murder. The manipulative little shite. We need to talk to the Scudder boys.
They're arguing. See if you can eavesdrop.
Yeah, I want to listen. I can't hear nothing.
We must confess. Beg for mercy.
I will not hang.
I can't carry the burden.
You can. And you will.
You could have ducked. Boop. Okay. Can we go in? No, there's more conversation to listen to.
Soon we'll put it behind us. New Eden. Everything.
I cannot put it behind me. I bashed a man's brains in. I must fess it.
No! I'll say you stabbed Askell's man and killed you in self-defense. As the father, so the son, they'll say, as they hang your corpse.
No!
What the? Jed!
No one move, including you, Jed.
Thank God you're here, Mr. McRae.
Nobody bloody talk either, until we sort this out.
What are you waiting for? Are you not going to take care of that ghost?
Credence, you knew the postman was stabbed. How did you know it?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I knew it. I never mentioned it.
Surely you did. You must have.
Credence, the Scudder boy.
The Scudder boy plays the fool. Plays us all for fools.
Sir, you have it wrong. I swear it.
Beloved feared he was like his father. You used that to manipulate him into joining the robbery. If caught, he would take the blame, but he failed. Beloved was not given to violence, so when he fled the scene, you followed the man and finished him off. You let Beloved believe himself guilty, but the plan was yours, from start to finish. The dead man's blood is on your hands.
But I never... Well, wouldn't you? You're no angel. You're no sheriff neither.
How your voice changed
So
like
what
that?
are you gonna do about it?
Credence. How?
Oh, don't act the startled fawn, beloved. You're up to your neck in this too.
Credence Scudder, you and your cousin are haunted by the ghost of your Uncle Jed. That ends now.
I mean, this is kind of a straightforward case.
Credence Scudder, a malignant manipulator, you killed a man in cold blood and tried to lay the murder on your cousin. With the least of your many mischiefs, you brought the tormented soul of an anguished father back from the dead.
Sir, please, please, sir. I beg of you.
Do you want to use that voice again?
That soft shite will work on me no more. Time to cut the bad from you. See what's left.
Out of most people, he deserved it.
This is unfair. I deserve the world. A curse upon you. He's dead. You've killed him. What is wrong with you? Get out of my house, murderer.
Not going to be allowed in any of these
No.
houses.
Leave him to his grief. It's a bad day to be Beloved Scudder.
Got 2 more cases, so well, go ahead and do those 2.
We're closed.
Jane,
Banisher?
is this your store?
Yes, it is. Now that Squire Paris has walked on.
I take it he hasn't just gone for a stroll. Can I ask what happened?
He died. I was out hunting, and when I came back, his spirit had gone. It was wrong to leave him to die alone.
His ghost now haunts you. But you know that, right?
Leave his spirit alone, Banisher.
It's no small thing to be haunted.
It's no small thing to be dead. The Squire has always protected me. That's more than I can say for most people. Now I'll do the same for him.
Dear Jane, too kind.
Paris, I presume.
You presume correct. Squire Sincere Paris, or what's left of him.
I'm a banisher, you know. I could help you, both of you. That's what I do.
I don't know. This is new to me. Jane stands by me, though I'm dead. Oh, remarkable woman.
You've only ever stood by me. Now, Banisher, we have work to do, as I'm sure do you, elsewhere.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to do here.
You'll surely be more useful to someone else.
Okay, I wanted to buy something from your shop.
You there, a word if I may. We must talk.
I think he means you.
Wonderful. Go on then.
One goes to another. Your rigging says you are, or were, a banisher, correct?
Correct. I'm Antea Duarte, and this is Red McWraith. What can we do for you?
As I'm sure you're aware, someone, somewhere, has made a mistake. Several mistakes, in fact.
Oh, aye.
Yes, I'm not supposed to be dead, and even if I were, I shouldn't be here talking to you. I seem to be haunting Jane. I'd like to employ you to do whatever it is you do and send me on my way.
Do you have any unfinished business that could be keeping you here?
Business was my trade. Trade was my business, but I'm not here because of unsold stock. I must be here for Jane. She was my bodyguard. The contract was informal, but we obeyed it to the letter. For my part, for years I helped to track a group of mercenaries known as the Hummingbirds.
Go on.
I'd rather not. Jane's proudly Pennacook, and the story is her own. She'd tell it to you before she tells your man. She doesn't much trust white men.
I'm shocked. Keep talking.
Before we left New Eden Town, Jane had a secret. She was working on a map. I suspect she was up to something dangerous.
Unfinished business. I'd like to see that map.
If you look behind me, you'll find her quarters. Be discreet. I've betrayed her trust enough.
Be nice if you could distract her. She's gonna be missing some stuff too. Jane's private journal. Those not ill reacted fast, for we knew the sound of war, but we were too few. My father's face was red and scabbed, and he could not rise to face them. The hummingbirds flapped their wings and burned the tents with our elders inside. My father was among them. Most were too sick to fight. Some ran, I fought. In the end, I was forced to yield. I counted the blades of grass as they put the chains upon me. I stink still of ash and gunpowder. I stink so long the stink is mine.
How do you rebuild a life after such horror?
With help. And Squire Paris seems willing.
I wonder about the epidemic. Was it a local disease or something else?
Paris. I hear there is game to be had in the Indian summer grove near Thickskin's camp. I hear further that your Indian huntress is making good use of it. I wish to do the same. My map shows an old hunting tower that would well suit my purpose. Oblige me with passage that your native girl may leave me be, and I shall be grateful. Teddy Shepherd. Shepherd, if I catch sight or smell of you trespassing on my hunting grounds, I shall go to war. Jane.
She's very defensive about that particular patch of forest.
Like you with the blanket when the night is cold.
Both valid. Paris is hiding something. Check the register in the safe. Key?
Jane doesn't trust her boss.
We should poke through the squire's books.
Let's leave without her seeing us. Do-do-do-do. I was gonna go here anyway. It's locked.
We're not opening that without a key.
Shouldn't be hard to find.
No, keys here.
Paris, my dear friend, after our numerous and audacious examinations, I cannot conceal the unfortunate truth. Your health fades exorbitantly. I fear your days of bold mercantile expedition are over. You must work less and work lighter. Knowing your tenacity, I must insist, for your own good, adjourn all voyages, and if you must travel, preserve yourself. Do not travel far without resting, and never travel alone. If you follow my advice, your chest pain and short breath may find remission. If you do not, you risk a quick aggravation, especially if vexed by life's annoyances. Time to put your feet up, my dear friend. You've earned it. Dr. Virtue Ireton. Ireton?
I thought I saw something shiny. Still nothing.
You need to see this.
How can this go well? She didn't hear that? Okay. Found a key.
I wouldn't have kept a key here.
You probably would. There. The Squire's archives.
$16.90, acquired 24 bushels corn from the Pennacook. June 28th, sold 12 bushels corn in New Eden. So he was acquired and sold stuff.
Paris had traded with the Pennacook, Jane's people.
Maybe he thought he'd make a profit on her. He's the type.
Don't be so cynical. That's my job.
By order of the Right Worshipful Mayor Fiddle Marbury, it is hereby certified that the Indian slave named Jane, having ability sufficient to provide for herself, shall be indentured to Squire Sincere Paris for 7 years until she becomes a free subject. We have granted this certificate this 12th day of December in the year of our Lord 1690.
Squire Paris bought Jane's freedom, then hired her as his bodyguard.
That was generous of him. This contract is the ghost tie. Right. We should talk to the Squire.
What now?
Hummingbird mercenaries massacred Jane's people. She likely seeks revenge.
Ah, right.
You don't seem surprised.
Why do you think we came to a backwater like New Eden? She knew the hummingbirds had been here.
I wonder if it's this that's keeping you here.
Yes, of course. It must be. Right. That's her. Can I go now?
Jane wants revenge on the mercenaries who killed her people. Maybe that's why you're still here. Give us something to work with, Paris.
Jane had a cache of weapons in the wood. The fiery grove, as she described it. I presume it to mean that the trees there are autumn red.
Arms in the woods. Red leaf trees. Noted.
We'll take our leave, Squire Paris.
I'll set up shop by my graveside. You'll find me there.
Let's find this fiery grove.
Yeah, this is a weird case.
She means to kill the hummingbirds.
No surprise there.
Sincere's attitude is definitely strange, and not only for his constant whining.
So it's nice I can still cross
Jane's
this bridge.
fiery grove. Let's search around.
She said there's a tower. Oh, found it.
This must be Jane's watchtower. I have
I see
another
you.
in sight.
Try this on.
Whoa. Okay, my other power is good to go. No, it's not. Still loading. Okay, that's good. I just keep missing.
I think we've hit a nerve.
Get lost, won't you?
Okay, your turn.
Sit down.
Even if I could go in there, I don't know, because it's too dark in there. Just goes.
Peaceful. No wonder she kept it to herself.
A haven where one can mourn and scheme. Well, I want to.
One day you shall have it, and we can scheme in it together.
Yes.
Jane tracked the mercenaries to the swamps.
There has to be stuff around, too.
She's an artist. That makes her doubly dangerous.
She suffers alone. Reminds me of me upon a time.
She glories in the killing. You are not the same.
And here's the cache. There's enough powder and shot here to bring down an elephant.
Or a flock of hummingbirds, perhaps.
Set of bloody silver rings that engraved with the symbol of the hummingbird collected by Jane.
Jane means to kill them all.
With the help of Squire Sincere Paris.
More Spectre mess for us to clean up. Let's go do a little scouting.
Eventually I'm going to be able to get there. Where? Oh, it's here. It's kind of far.
I guess we're bird watching.
Crimson hummingbird should stand out.
Should probably drop that bridge. If I can.
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
Those are really the only ones I worry about. Because they move a little faster. You used to worry me, but...
Watch out! Spectre
over with.
possession.
You're done.
Look at the little birdie.
Okay, so I guess I'm going this way.
I found something.
Brave boys, and raw, filled with foolish stories. Easily recruited. I'm ready to shoot the infested ones after you bruise the heart.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so this is one of them. That's one of them. That's one. Okay, I found 3. Let's do this. Did I miss? No.
No roots. Just how I like it.
Expecting enemies. Yeah.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Nope, you need to move. Unless you're trying to get banished, move.
This isn't over yet. You shouldn't stay in there. Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
No. Ah.
They brought more friends.
I can't get all of these at the same time.
Piss off. That corpse is taking aim.
Ah.
Run, Red!
A wee Highland kiss for you.
I don't know how it turned like that.
Piss off!
This explains the abandoned loot.
Aye, it does.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I haven't been anywhere up here. Inventory 1690, consignment, consignment. I don't know. It's just a bunch of cargo.
Handle with care. But they were just blankets.
I don't like this at all.
The things which never were human. Wait a minute. Be proud of what you know, my dearest disciple, for knowledge is what makes you who you are and how you challenge the world. But be wise enough to also know your limits. Some things are not made to be approached, known, or mastered. Today, I'll teach you about the things which never were human, the angry shadows which lurk and prowl at the doors of our world. Out of reach and understanding for mortals, we are the and must remain eternal. They are nameless and countless. They are strangers to the very principle of life. They are. When younger, I believed they were our counterpart, misunderstood herders from that other land. I now know better. Whichever their names, demons, fiends, devils, beasts, their nature and their goals, they are the enemy, and we are the prey. We are witches, and we seek balance. We respect the wisdom of our older sisters. Let the foolish men lose themselves in the shallow hope of controlling the things which wait for them in the void, the things which never were human. Worn out note, warning. The blanket cargo is infected with smallpox and handling must be avoided. Direct skin contact is prohibited. Clearance necessary to manipulate the content. Any unnecessary contact demands immediate isolation. The cargo is to be sold on July 21st. The generous incentive in shillings will be given the blankets to reach target before next week without asking any questions.
The smallpox in the blankets was intentional.
That's crazy.
The Pennicook were sick. Smallpox.
I found something.
It's nice, but how am I supposed to get up there? This is a weird angle, but okay. Francis Beverger's private journal. Where did I go wrong? When we left the camp in the swamps? Or when we came back to it? Or was it the Pennacook mess of 1690? Someone hunts us. Isolated, we were picked off. Regrouping in the fort here, we had numbers. We had the advantage of fortification and a view on each approach. Well, that was the plan. But the plan was wrong. I was wrong. The hummingbirds are now old and tired of living hand to mouth. Something is still after us. One by one, my men disappear. Maybe the stories are true. Perhaps witches and ghosts do hide in this stinking marsh. To hell with them. We had a bloody good time. I spit in their eye, and I'll die doing it. Boston, September 1690. Beverger. It is now 3 days since the news of your troops' attack reached us. 3 days of disgust, 3 sleepless nights before I find the strength to express my revulsion. What you did is so far beyond the pale, it is in the deep blue Atlantic Sea. How could you? Why? For what purpose except for hate? Have you any idea how the slaughter will damage our relationship with the local tribes? Of course you don't, you ignorant beast. Having manure for brains, you consider only your own short-term gain. Shame on you, on your methods, on all who agreed to take part in this appalling act of ferocity. I shall blacklist you with my merchant friends, Squire Sincere Paris.
The name from Squire Paris's books. Beauverger.
Sincere Paris knew the mercenaries who massacred Jane's people.
And what they did seems to have horrified him.
Squire Paris traded with the mercenaries.
It's bad, but it's not the full story. I wonder what Jane knows about this.
If she doesn't know it yet, when she hears it, she'll be furious.
We should talk to Squire Paris.
You got something to tell me?
I hope you bring good news.
Your hands are drenched in Pennacook blood. The hummingbirds gave you pox-riddled blankets to sell to Jane's people. You knew what you were doing and did it anyway.
The hell you say?
You hid the truth from Jane.
I helped to track the men who killed her people.
But you hid the part you played in the massacre. Why were the Pennacook attacked?
There was to be no attack. The pox was intended to force them from the land, that's all. The rules of fair play do not apply in love and war. Doubly so in business.
This is why you linger. You deny your guilt. That binds you to Jane.
Business is business. Guilt can't come into it, or a man would never turn a profit. Guilt can hang. I didn't know the hummingbirds would attack the camp. Soon as I learned they had, I cut all ties.
The only survivor was enslaved. You bought her title and set her free. A cheap salve for your troubled conscience.
Read it how you will, Mistress Banisher. Now the truth is out. May I go?
It's not so simple. You knowingly sold infected blankets to Jane's tribe. She'll have to hear it.
What? No! No! She must not know! I've made amends. For years, she's had my help. You can't tell her. Please don't tell her.
Sincere Paris sold
I'm
the blankets to the
telling.
tribe. I'm ill at the thought.
Did the squire buy Jane's freedom to assuage his own guilt?
He didn't feel too guilty to profit off her labour. All of him. Unforgivable.
Time to lay it all out for both of them.
I'm sure they'll both be fine with it.
You're kind of far away.
Jay! Don't listen to him. This is a misunderstanding.
Here to come clean, Paris.
What is going on here?
This is your chance, Paris.
The truth, my friend. The truth now.
Have I not always been there for you?
Tell me.
I did not think they would attack you. I swore it was not the plan. I helped you wreak vengeance upon them. Every last one.
Every last one but you. I need no banisher. The spirit of Squire Sincere Paris is mine.
I'm afraid right now it falls to us to end the story.
Why would I blame Jane for banishing?
Squire Sincere Paris, you tried to redeem yourself for your evil business. But you're a ghost, and I am a banisher. We deal death to the dead. That's the trade. And business is business.
No! I've made amends. I've paid my bill.
And now we shall settle your account.
Be gone.
You okay with this?
Don't you have somewhere else to be?
Oh, okay. I'll leave.
Back, you monster!
Oof. Hell's balls, lady.
Oh, Mr. McGrath!
Yeah, I'm blaming
You are a
her.
monster.
Thank God! I mean, I'm so sorry. Oh, Lord.
Never did like me, Mistress Fitcher.
Please don't be childish. That's not true. I doubted you. It's not the same thing. But you slayed the beast. God was with you, and I was wrong to doubt. Well, I have thoroughly embarrassed myself. Forgive me, if you can. Your ghost stories went to my head. I was gathering plants in the woods. I thought I was attacked by a ghost. Isn't that ridiculous?
She's haunted, clear as day.
It's not ridiculous, no. If you're haunted, I might be able to help you.
I'm not haunted. I just took fright is all. But if you really want to help, when I ran, I dropped my bag. It has my medical equipment and supplies. Could you get it for me?
Medical supplies are valuable. A shame to lose them. I'll see what I can do.
May God's goodness go with you, if you're serious. I still can't tell if you're a serious man.
Am I getting paid for this?
You're such a good man.
Banisher, rebel, finder of lost baggage.
And Beetlehead. You forgot Beetlehead.
Exploited hills.
Here in the crevice. Evelyn Fitcher's lost bag.
How did she manage to drop it down there?
Our doctor may not believe in ghosts, but this journal was torn by a spectral hand.
February 7th, E. Green canceled. J. Sykes canceled. J. Pratt canceled. A. Darlow canceled. C. Glue. Headache fever. Babina. Daily for a week. D. Lilly canceled. J. Sykes. Nocturnia. Vertigo. Hemlock each Tuesday and Friday. D. Lily, cough, shortness of breath, soreness in breathing, nightshade each second Monday. G. Rawlings. Skin, this is just a lot of people. So it actually might be one of her patients. Nobody invited you over here. I don't think there's anything to like... Oh! There's another one. Okay, never mind. I know what you do now.
Away with you!
Now back to what I was doing. Evelyn Fitcher's bag filled with various plants and flowers.
I hope whatever's in there is intact.
The ghost was after Evelyn, not her bag. Spectral stains lead back to camp.
Mistress Fitcher was something of a physician back in Yorkshire.
I wonder why she left.
She'd stopped seeing patients. Maybe she was bored.
I bet she'd take boredom now. Beats a curse, eh?
Oh, thank God you're back.
Why, Mistress Fitcher, whatever is the matter?
I was home, working. All of a sudden, the book in my hands was torn apart. What does the devil want with me?
Not the devil, but a ghost. You must know it now.
Till lately, I would never have believed such nonsense. This never would have happened in Yorkshire.
I've passed through Yorkshire. Seems nice enough. Why leave?
Why does it matter?
To understand why someone is haunted, it helps to know a little about them.
Fine. I came to treat the sick and chase the devil from New Eden town. My cousin, Nicholas Doolin, may the Lord keep him, said the town needed doctoring. I took my chance. But when the devil came a-knocking, well, we were forced to leave.
For a rationalist, her faith in God and the devil is strong.
Why didn't you follow the governor? You and he have a similar disposition.
I do not doubt the governor's faith, but between you and me, his sermons put me to sleep. It was difficult to leave New Eden town. But I'd left one home behind. What did it matter if I must leave another?
Did you leave family behind in England?
I left my sister there. Yes. Things between us had soured. Rather than try to fix the unfixable, I chose to start over.
Unfixable? Why?
She was to wed, and I opposed it. It was the mistake of her life. I would not lie to comfort her, and she would not forgive me for it.
That's good to know. Though I don't yet understand how it relates to your haunting. Mind if I look around? I'm aware this is your home. I've no wish to trespass.
If you must, you may. Do tread carefully,
I should go.
The Lord will guide you, Banisher, if you let him.
Okay, she has to have something in here.
Whatever the ghost wanted, it made quite the mess.
No, she probably made this mess.
Someone threw a book through the window.
Our ghost's modus operandi, it seems.
Evelyn, stop writing to me and stop calling me your sister. This is the last time I'll write. I don't want to know about you or your life in New England. You would pay the good doctor. You would play the good doctor. You cannot. You are not our father. And you cannot heal our sisterhood. It's too late. Learn your lesson and leave me be.
Someone has an axe to grind.
You must break the engagement.
First, I'll thank you for your concern. Second, I shall refuse. Felicity and I shall marry.
You have the pox. You'll infect your wife, and both of you will die.
So cease your nagging and do your job. Cure me.
Quite the contentious consultation.
I understand now.
The patient in question must be our ghost.
He had syphilis and didn't take it serious. She took that personally. This ghost is bent on ruining the doctor's business.
Maybe they didn't like their medicine.
Take that.
This could be useful.
We're done here. Time to take a look outside. Our flying book.
Torn page from Septum Defensinus. Physicians, by their ignorance, destroy more lives than they may save. Remember this. The dose makes the poison. Like water, too powerful a medicine will flood the body. Remember, also, that while potent, metal must be used with caution. Mercury salt can cement the air inside the body and rot the heart until death occurs. Paralysis, heart failure. Sulfur can make the air ascend into one's brain, suffocating the mind until death occurs. Burning, lung failure. Aquafortis can distill the air in the body and smother the breath out of the lungs until death occurs. Overheating, lung failure.
The dose makes the poison.
The answer is here somewhere.
Is there a body in this shed? An unfinished portrait of a couple. 2 names are written on the canvas. Felicity and Godfrey. Godfrey?
Could this be the sister?
The ghost is connected to this picture. Time to summon him.
Icum foolish, amigirios.
Why am I here? Oh, that was a clever trick. Now you see me, you lucky things. Can you hear me too?
Aye, we can hear you. We've not met. I've seen your likeness. In the picture, you seemed in better shape.
Well, now that's not very polite. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Geoffrey Rollins, me. Pretty as a picture. Near as pretty as you, my lady fair.
We're Banishers. Looks are not high on our list of priorities.
Banishers, are you? How very attractive. I wager you smell good. I wager you smell dangerous. I like you.
Why do you stay to haunt Evelyn Fitcher?
Because, my lady fair, she let me die.
But she was your doctor.
A physician. Her physics didn't save me. A doctor, she doctored me and good.
You think she didn't try hard enough?
I stand before you, my lady fair, as proof of it.
The portrait. It's very good. Whose work is it?
It was a wedding gift from Evelyn, my sister-in-law.
A mark of her affection, perhaps. Was she dear to you too?
Evelyn? Dear to me? No. Her sister Felicity, yes, very dear. Dear Felicity. Dear Felicity. My wife-to-be, had fate allowed it. Yes, I was intent on marrying Felicity, and would not be deterred by some midwife's trifle.
Mistress Fitcher knew you had syphilis. Is it any wonder she would oppose your marriage to her sister?
She was the doctor, milady fair. All she had to do was cure me.
What can you tell me about your illness?
Don't worry your pretty head about that, milady fair. 'Tis nothing, nothing at all.
If the pox was nothing, then what killed you?
Why, it was love. I had fevers. Sunlight would hurt my head. I had tunnel vision, milady fair, and I did not like it. Then one day, I could no longer speak. My legs refused to work, my muscles rebelled against me, and in the end, so did my mind. At the last, there was a pain, like someone reached into my chest and crushed my heart. I did not like that either.
I'm no expert, but that doesn't sound like the Great Pox to me.
The pox was nothing, old man, nothing at all. I was a fool in love.
It sounded like he got paralysis, he overheated, and what was the other thing he said? And had a heart attack.
When your symptoms worsened, did Evelyn change your treatment?
No, she upped the dose.
With what did she treat your lesions?
Salts and powders, powders and salts. And did they work? No, they did not.
Too much sulphur rots the brain, and Joffrey says he lost his mind.
No, the other symptoms don't fit.
Aquafortis. Joffrey lost his voice. Aquafortis provokes shortness of breath until death occurs.
That's a stretch. No, not Aquafortis.
At this point, you should have just said it.
Powdered quicksilver, perhaps. Too much affects the muscles and makes one's heart rot till death occurs.
That's it. Powdered quicksilver, mercury salts, and Mistress Fitcher increased the dose.
Poisoning, perhaps?
Wait, what?
A poisoning indeed, and not by carelessness. She is not a careless woman.
Are you telling me that Evelyn Fitcher, Mistress Fitcher, the midwife, my sister-in-law to be, poisoned me? I'm gonna kill her.
Joffrey Rawlings was obnoxious before. Now he's downright nasty.
Aye, Mistress Fitcher's in danger.
Where'd she go?
Bad doctor! Bad doctor!
This can't be true.
Oh, she sees him now. She believes.
Joffrey Rawlings, stand away!
Mind your own business, milady fair.
You're within gun range, Red.
Back down to hell!
Hogging all the fun.
Yep, that was everybody. Now you got some explaining to do.
It's over. They're gone.
By God Almighty, what on earth were they?
I know who haunts you. Your ghost is the spirit of one Joffrey Rawlings.
Oh Lord, I thought I knew the voice. I thought I glimpsed his face.
He was betrothed to your sister, right? You opposed the union.
And what of it? She chose him over me. Why would he return to haunt me now?
Fearing he would give your sister the pox, did you poison him with quicksilver?
Is he here in search of revenge? Yes. I stole a few months of Joffrey Rowland's life to save decades of my sister's.
You mistook yourself for God. Though you'd sworn an oath to protect life, you delivered death.
I played God, for God did nothing. To save one you loved, you do the same.
The good lady doctor has a point.
I'm not saying she doesn't.
Let's get to the bottom of this. You've both made your choices. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, we're banishing him.
Joffrey Rawlings, selfish, reckless, and impenitent. You did not listen to Mistress Fitcher. You did not listen to your doctor.
She poisoned me!
She did. Perhaps you should consider why. Alive, your self-seeking put your bride at risk. Dead, you're doing the same to her sister.
She poisoned me! Does that not count?
It counts, until the moment it doesn't. That moment, Joffrey Rawlings, is now. Hear me, and be gone. There is nothing for you.
So, ghosts are real?
We did tell her.
Well, thank you for your help. I should get back to work.
Indeed. Life to the living. Never mind, it's a Banisher thing.
Well, that was the last case in the Dark Woods that I can do, I think. Yep. There is like one more. If I can, I'll see if I can find it real quick. But if I can't, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll do the ones near Fort Jericho next time.